What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Eclectic Beard Reactions. I got some videos I'm gonna come out with this week. I just want to, and this is right here. This is essentially how I take and go through my comments list and stuff like that to find out exactly what I'm gonna take and react to. Because I like taking and going through, seeing what y'all have recommended for me, and actually finding the videos and doing the reactions to them. Um, I'd plan on doing a whole lot more stuff tonight and this weekend. But I'll be honest with you, I've kind of unplugged from everything this weekend because there's just, man, first it was COVID, and then earlier this week, or actually now since it's Monday morning, technically, last week, George Floyd was murdered by police officers, and just outcry that has happened because of it. And then the arguments that are happening because of what's been sparked because of it. It's just it shows how big the divide is in this country. I don't. I'll be honest with you. I find it funny that so far only one officer has been charged. They need to charge the other officers that were involved. There were three people on his back. One dude sitting there watching. All of them need to go to jail. Every one of them. And the thing about it is, everybody, I hear arguments for the rioting and looting, and I hear arguments against. And I'll be honest with you, the thing about it is, I can't say anything really one way or the other because I've not been in those shoes. I don't know that kind of anger. I don't know that kind of frustration. Far be it from me to take and go, that needs to stop. They need to do it this way. Or people need to do it that way. It's like, I pointed out to somebody before, to somebody earlier this week, that they marched against the 60s. They marched against. We seen the LA riots broke out in the 90s. What, 94 after Rodney King beating. And we've had multiple protests and riots since then because of it. How are you going to tell people to not do something that you need to take and be peaceful? That's not how you have your voice heard. When, how else did they, at what point, I mean, everybody got pissed off whenever Colin Kaepernick took the knee to do a silent protest. That's the wrong way to do it. You're disrespecting the flag and the soldiers, and they're full of shit because protest is the First Amendment. It's your First Amendment right. Regardless of what you think about what they're doing, it's their First Amendment right to take a protest. Rioting isn't protesting. Let's make a clear distinction on that. But how would, and I'll be, this is a conversation I've even had with my wife. How would you feel if this is something that everybody's been telling you? That's not how you have your voice heard. Well, how the fuck are you supposed to have the voice heard? I don't. You would think at this point in time in this country that we'd be at a better place, and we're not. We're just not. We're at a place to where the divide is so wide that we have a portion of the population that feel like they're unheard. And the thing about it is, You got so many people making justifications against and for, and it's just, man, it's so much because I'll be honest with you. I've got two nieces, both of them married to men that aren't their skin color. They're both African American males. And I know if me and my wife take and worry whenever, if they're out and about with their families, and for whatever reason the cops get called into something, what's their reaction going to be? And I thought, I think about my great niece, and then we got another niece, nephew on the way. Man, we got to do better. We got to do better because that's not something, if I'm worried about it, imagine how the parents feel. That's not something at this point we should be worried about anymore. We really shouldn't. And I hear people, oh, well, more white people are killed by cops. And stop with the fucking justifications, man. I can't speak for anybody. I cannot speak for anybody. Goddamn, just what I see with my own fucking eyes. Stop with the justifications. If you disagree with it. But stop with the fucking justifications of shit. Stop. You can't expect things to take and be status quo, and for people to take and exercise their right, and then be told they're wrong for doing what they're doing as their right, and being completely ignored after being put down for so long. People are like, oh, we had the civil rights movement to the 60s and blah, blah, blah. But what's changed? I mean, really, what has fucking changed? Really nothing. Really not a whole lot, to be honest with you. People can say, oh, they have the same. No, they don't. A lot of times they don't. That's the thing. There's just, I hate that there's innocent people all the way around being affected by this. The family of George Floyd, I couldn't even imagine. I can't imagine. That man begged for his life. I can't imagine the people that are affected by the riots who now don't have their businesses, who don't have a way to provide for their family. And before you say insurance, 90% of insurance companies don't cover riots and looting. So these people are they're out of whatever it's going to cost for them to take and repair their businesses if they're able to. And the ripple effect from that is the people that are affected that work there. But I don't want to be viewed as racist because I see it in that manner. Because I don't understand if I haven't experienced that frustration, but I can only imagine how frustrating it is to take and get to that point. We've all got to be better than this. We've got to take and stand up next to the person next to us. We've got to. I want to leave a better place for my kids, for my nieces, for my nephews, for fuck, I want to be in a better world. I want it to be a better world. I don't I don't know how to bring forth how I feel because the thing about it is I don't want to step on any toes with anything. I really don't because I don't want to feel like I'm trying to take and talk for anybody. This is just my feelings on stuff, and I don't. I don't want to see innocent people hurt. But I'm also tired of seeing innocent people hurt by a system that's set up that for over 100 years has been singling out minorities in this country. I'm tired. I'm tired of that too. This The thing about it is, it's not so much a question of how do we fix this, because some of this at the current state this country's in, there's no fixing. To be honest with you, because we've still got so many simple-minded people who just can't think past the bridge of their own nose. And I think that's just as scary of a thought. Because if you can't take a look around you, and if you can't come to terms with what we've seen time and time again. I mean, and if you want to take and make the whole, oh, white people get killed by cops more, well, they're 77% of the country. That's bound to happen. But what 375 to 2 or 323 to 275 for the black community? Which one of those numbers you think has a bigger effect on 77% majority, or the 12% of the country that's a minority in this country who's been basically enslaved their whole time here? But how do we move the conversation forward? I mean, really, how do we? How do we really mean? How do we move the conversation forward? I'd like to know. But I'm listening. I'm all ears. I've been on Facebook a lot. I've been on Twitter a lot. Been taking and watching what's going on. It's just, you can think things are a lot closer, but, and I will say this: there's a lot of stuff I've seen. White supremacists and Antifa, fuck off. Go to fuck home. It's not your fight. Fuck off and go home. Because a lot of the breaking of windows and a lot of things like that are happening because y'all are there causing it. You aren't helping anything. You're not speaking for anybody. You're serving your own fucking personal sense of entitlement. And, ooh, I want to feel good. I was out doing something. Fuck off. And if you don't stand with somebody, stand with them, stand beside them. Don't don't take and make don't take and give don't take and push a narrative in a negative manner, because there's too many videos of y'all being requested and pleaded with to stop doing what the fuck you're doing. That shit pisses me off. How how do we move the conversation forward? How do we take and get to a point where enough people see this is my countryman. This is my this is somebody who has just as much rights as I do. So that way we have people that stop seeing and, well, yeah, but, and yeah, but, and yeah, but. I hate that. Yeah, but. Shut up. For everybody that's out there that watches this and that sees this, that's in the U.S., be safe in what you do. Whether you're taking and you're trying to have your voice heard, or you're trying to stand with those that are out there hoping to have their voice heard. because there's outside influences on both sides of the spectrum, plus the police. And I just don't. In light of everything, I just didn't think that a video taking and doing a video tonight was really the right thing because I just not in the right frame of mind to do so. I didn't think that really. I really haven't been in the right mind frame at all to take and do a video this weekend. I've basically seen what's going on what's being posted on Twitter, seeing what's being posted on Facebook, and just it gets to be overwhelming. So I just kind of unplug. I've played video games. I'm not even gonna lie. I told my daughter hours ago that's in the living room, I'm gonna record, and I've been in here. I just haven't. It's hard to take and get all my thoughts in at one time, organized like I'm wanting to, but I've been sitting here and I've got stuff up, and I've got right now I've got 2 tabs of YouTube up. I had 4 tabs up, and I don't know, I wasn't into it. If you see something out there, if you see something being done that shouldn't be, speak up, speak out. Stop demonizing people. Stop dehumanizing. Stop with justifications. Stand beside. And past that, how do we drive this forward? That's what I want to know. How do we drive all of the conversation forward? Because I'm tired of seeing people be killed when they shouldn't be. I'm tired and really just kind of just pissed off at the fact there's still people in this country that, like I said, I mean, the Emancipation Proclamation apparently didn't do anything. I mean, really didn't. Free to name only, it seems like. Tired of seeing a division that's being caused not only this country, but everywhere. How do we move forward? I appreciate every one of y'all. I'll be releasing a video some point in time tomorrow. Probably more than likely Tuesday. Um, Not sure which video. I've got a couple that's actually, I've got like 2 or 3 that's in the can that I need to edit, but y'all be good. Love each other. Y'all have a good one. Peace.